I just want to do this quick video here, going for a walk today, and I want to tell you about getting away from negative people. Try to keep the distance and really focus on only positive people. I'm going to tell you a very quick story about my journey. When I first got started in music licensing, the very first thing I did is cut anything that was negative, especially friends, even family members. And I'm not saying that you should just tell them completely like, go f yourself, but all I'm saying to you is that you need to keep the distance from negativity. This is really crucial in order for you to be successful. Never allow people to say no to your dreams. Never allow people to infiltrate your consciousness. All right, that's why it's very important to keep away from negativity. It's very important to just fill your mind with positivity, with opportunity, with possibilities, okay? And it's one of the purposes of this channel. I want to empower you to dream bigger dreams, to really think outside of the box when it comes down to your music and to your life in general. When I was working in a studio in Venezuela before I went to England, a lot of my friends told me that I was crazy, that what am I gonna do there? And if you don't know my story, I was born in England, but I was raised in Venezuela. Both my parents are from Venezuela. So pretty much I grew up in Venezuela. I traveled a lot as a child. I went to Canada. I grew up in Canada as well. I spent many years there. I lived in the States as well. So I grew up with this idea that I was born in a different country, but I never really went back to visit. Okay, so when I was growing up, I had this idea that one day I will return to the place where I was born, which was London, England. Here I am in my early 20s, and I finally took the decision to travel to England and finally go back to the place where I was born. Many people back home in Venezuela were telling me that I was crazy. What am I doing? I have a really good job in a recording studio. I even got a job in a recording studio before I even graduated from my sound engineering university. So what I did is that I completely ignore this advice of people that are thinking way too small. I had a friend of mine who was really successful in the music industry back home in Venezuela, and he told me, you should go to Cambridge, okay, because London is such a big city. London will eat you up. I got offended almost, and I said, I don't want to go to Cambridge. I wasn't born in Cambridge. I was born in London. I want to go back to the place where I was born, okay? I arrived in England with 500 British pounds, with nothing but my guitar and my backpack, okay? And I didn't know anybody there. I had no family, relatives or anything, no friends, no connections whatsoever. While I was in England, I managed to get a job working in a guitar shop. I met fantastic people. Most of them are still friends with me, and we still keep in touch.
Yeah, that car is really Dan's filming.
In here. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm gonna go buy some beer. Do it. Alright, cool. Bien, compramos cerveza acá.
And that's basically what it's all about. I can't play the boss then.
And I like being on camera.
Hey!
The morning after.
Bien speaking.
Look at that.
I managed to do things that I never ever will have imagined possible, really. That's where I met my wife, that's where my daughter was born, and my life changed completely. I managed to go back to the place where I was born, and here I am today doing this video in this beautiful country, Greece, and this is all thanks to me taking a decision years ago to leave everything that I knew behind. Now, I'm not saying that you have to quit everything, pack your bags and go and live somewhere else. I'm just giving you this as a quick story so you can see what it takes to really believe in yourself and ignore people that say that you cannot do it, that you're wrong, that you really should think a little bit smaller and don't aim too high. When somebody says to you, you can't do it, it takes another person to say to you 17 times, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Just to neutralize that negative statement, that negative advice that somebody gave you. Think about that. Why do you think repetition is so important? Why do you think the media is doing what they're doing? Every single day, especially now with the pandemic, hey, this fear, wear your mask. If you don't wear your mask, the people are gonna die. You're gonna die. You probably are infected. You don't even know it. Fear, repetition, the media knows this very well. And this is why you have to separate yourself, okay? You have to find a way to neutralize and distance yourself from bad relationship, toxic persons, okay? Ask yourself when you're with somebody around, and even if it's online, ask yourself this question: is this person a battery drainer or a battery charger? Is he gonna drain your energy, or is he gonna charge you up? Is he gonna fire you up and say, I wanna do shit as well? Okay, I'm not special. I'm just taking my balls out there and doing whatever I wanna do, okay? And sharing it with you. And hopefully my kids can see that I took action, all right? I've been taking action for years, but only now it starts to pay off. And I wanna help people do the same thing because it's never too late. I'm 45 years old, and I'm living the life I wanna live. And this is nothing, I'm just getting started. That's why I'm documenting this. You can do the same thing. If you don't like it where you are, just move. I know it might seem like it's something crazy, and it might seem impossible, but you're not a tree, okay? If you don't like it where you are, you can move. Look at this view. Beautiful. Look at this. Doesn't get any more Greek than this. Kalimera. It's a little dirt path, I guess, or dirt road. Takes you to a small church. Let me show you. This is the first time I come here, by the way. It's a 5-minute walk, and in the beginning I was a little bit afraid of where does this take you. I want to show you very quickly how beautiful this is. And I get inspired by this kind of places. Got the sea over there. Nafplio is over there. Garathona Beach. So if you want to know where I'm at, just Google Nafplio, Greece. So that's Nafplio over there. And I'm just here in this little church. Let's go and check it out and see what's this all about. This is the first time I'm here, so I just want to share with you very quickly what I'm doing this vlog. Crazy. Little church here in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful place, beautiful view. Small little church here, huh? In the middle of nowhere. Just you work from a dirt road and then you arrive here. I didn't know that this was here. This is the first time I come here, and I asked somebody that was running and somebody that was just passing by, like, okay, if I keep on walking, where does this go? I saw that there was a sign of a church, but I wasn't really sure of it. And this is the perfect example. If you walk the path that you need to walk, you will get somewhere beautiful. Okay, I know this is a little bit philosophical, a little bit out there, woo-woo, but it's true. You can find inspiration in the little things. Walk the path, walk where you need to go. It all starts with one step in front of the other. Okay, in order for me to get here to this beautiful place where I'm living, and not only here geographically where I live, but as well in a place of I am a family man. I know I'm a husband, and I'm doing what I want to do. I live this lifestyle that I'm only getting started, really. For you, you might see me, you think like, wow, he's so lucky, he's doing the things that he wants to do. But in reality, I'm only getting started. This is only the beginning. I haven't really arrived anywhere, you know, and this is the perfect example. I started doing a vlog over there, close to the beach, to the sea, and there's this dirt road that you could just walk, and you get to this beautiful little church here. God knows for how long this has been here. I'll have to investigate. This beautiful place, you know, and you can just enjoy the view and see that it has some kind of meaning. Okay, this has some kind of religious this is a sanctuary really that people have built here, and this has been here for some time, I guess. You know, so it's just a way of seeing things that if you keep on walking, you're gonna get somewhere. All right, I'm still in the middle of walking my own path in life, and I want to inspire as many people as possible to do the same thing. I only share my story so it could be relatable to your own story, because you have your own path to walk. We all have the same needs. We all want to be happy. We all want to have a roof over our heads. We all want to spend some time with our family. And if you don't have a family, you have your own thing going on, okay? But for me, success in life means to have my family. The family unit for me is very important, for me to be happy with my wife and my kids, to raise my kids in the place where I want them to grow up. I want them to learn about how they can be self-sufficient in their own way when it comes down to earning money. In terms of employment, how can they help? How can they contribute to society? And I want them to grow in a place where they can go swimming, they can go to the beach whenever they feel like it. And yes, it's a holiday destination. I live in a holiday destination here in Greece, and I'm really proud of that. Me and my wife, we have been working for this for years. Okay? Years. It was the same when I went to London. I really was working for that for years. Back then it was easier because I had no kids and I didn't have a family and I could just pack my bags and go. But it was hard. I had to get the money somewhere. I had to really get my balls and really move, you know, and not know anybody and really start from zero, from scratch. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you so much for all the comments and the support, for subscribing to the channel. And, you know, I want to keep on doing videos to empower you. Somebody might benefit from just seeing what I'm doing. You know, it's not earth-shattering what I'm doing, okay? Like I said to you, I'm no special. I'm like you, all right? I'm just doing the things that I want to do, and I want to share with you that you can do the same thing by taking action, okay? By really putting yourself out there, by really going after what you really want, and ignore negativity, ignore that friend of yours that is telling you that you're crazy, ignore that family member that is telling you that you don't know what you're doing, and you should stay still. Don't rock the boat too much. Ignore that, okay? I'm here to give you permission to go after what you want to do. As always, I hope this video finds you well. Rock and roll, and here's to your success.
Okay, now I'm just going to finish this text, alright?
Never choose.
2 seconds. It's a new phone and it's a bit awkward.
It's a new phone. It's a little bit awkward. I've got big fat fingers and design for tiny girls.
I think you're right.
Dun, dun, dun. Fucking it, Nokia in the ass, Nokia. Buy an Ericsson, that's much better for you, son. Oh, now. Oh, oh, oh.
Again.